wanted to get fucking cookies.
Free cookies.
Be right back.
Okay. Love you. Enjoy your cookies. I like creations.
Take me to the edge. All my friends are dead.
Let's do this.
Alright, Walt, none of your dumb shit today. Just fucking make a 5-yard pass and we're golden.
As we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Washington Commanders and the Chicago Bears. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Why is Holcomb there?
On play action, Fields. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Why is Winston? What the fuck is going on here?
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Sorry, Zizo, my depth chart's all fucked up, bro.
hitting and hollering. It was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. They're going to go with it incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on. 3rd and short, they like to throw for it. And that's normal NFL coverage. They're going to throw on 3rd and short.
What up, Reese?
Hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. If you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. They'll find Juju
Really?
Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chicago! Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort.
Kill you
right,
to throw a fucking stiff
That's
one.
not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He will push his way down to about the 14. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Taylor. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their 1st sack of the contest.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
Come on, man. Get your dumb ass back in there. You're fine.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Jonathan Allen, the former 1st-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Here's Brett Kern now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal they'll take.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Lunch on Ike.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Johnson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Play action. It's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Nah, Ike, I heard you say it. Lunch on you, brother.
Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route,
Promise, I'll order off the dollar menu.
Develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jamin Davis. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we
What up,
hit
man?
halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
From the 36, Taylor eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Edwards, 64 yards.
Oh, Brian Edwards is worth that third-round pick.
Quickly to add on to their lead. And he pushed it right.
I
It's
fucking
no
hate
good.
field goals so much.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now a first down throw, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Off play action, Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On first down, it's Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A good down to possibly take a shot. And in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
No, fuck, I was on him too.
Colin Johnson as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the point after try for Santos. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20 to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
On first down, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw on for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers.
Thank you.
Because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throw the ball, bro.
He's taken down. Lawson for the win. How do you do as he gets in there for the sack? There's Trash as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Fields now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw is Fields. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And now a throw on first down.
That should have been a pick.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 30. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. There's a nice move, and he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Santos' kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 up. Gets hit, and he fumbles it. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
What?
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be... Yeah, but that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Fields. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands?
Damn, I wish I could kick fucking field goals.
So the fumble recovery hadn't set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially
Ridiculous, Truth. It's fucking ridiculous.
You really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Come on, man!
Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved though if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
Block somebody, 72. What the fuck are you doing there?
That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now at Soldier Field.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to yell.
We get ready to start the fourth.
No, this fucking guy won't block anybody.
Washington on third
Fucking
down.
dickhead.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Taylor to throw.
Oh my God, Walt, you piece of shit! Come on, man.
Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And look at this, it's a fake.
Oh my
This is it.
God damn it!
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Fucking Walt, bro.
Because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right, right.
Yeah, you're right. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional.
What do you mean? He was wide the fuck open. It shouldn't even have been 4th down.
I think it was the right time to make that call.
Fucking asshole.
Pick up of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Back to throw, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Third and long. It's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end
Would it kill you to break one fucking tackle, my guy?
Attempt to point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Give up the middle to Gibson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On third down, Taylor. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense did its job. They held out in that situation, and now fourth down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
Fourth down, here's Taylor.
This fucking guy!
It's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Oh my god, Walt is so fucking bad.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his third rushing touchdown on the year.
Bro, this fucking guy does not throw. Like, holy shit.
A fourth quarter lead. Important extra point.
It makes no fucking sense to me how he misses so bad.
7-point lead.
What a fucking asshole.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the
Gotta be fucking
25-yard
kidding me.
line. Out there set and ready for this
Like,
next
I wish you
drive.
could see how
Washington
bad
offense.
Walt is fucking me right now.
From this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a
This
costly
asshole misses
mistake on the
everything.
last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Taylor. Rolling to his right. And that would be on target and incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really many places to throw the football, they've hit it.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Taylor. Flushed out right.
Throw it away, Walt! What the fuck?
Gonna throw away. He's taken down. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 4.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Now it's Taylor. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's look along with the offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
You want this guy to have the best play of the game? Are you fucking kidding me? Walt, you son of a bitch. I fucking hate you so goddamn much.
Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bears are going to get the...
Who's overrated? What the fuck are they chanting for in Chicago?
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Because this asshole is a fucking dickhead. That's why, man.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Hit his ass. I don't even give a fuck. I'll pay the goddamn fee, young. Lay his ass out.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings in 3rd down.
That's good decision making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. William Jackson with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it.
Can I get an interference? No.
So this is a huge
Fuck this game.
coming up here.
You're certainly right about that. People look at it.
Fucking Walt. Piece of shit.
Get it, but there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Chicago, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Huh?